What's up, guys? I am currently on my way to a place called Skyline Auto Body. They have a car there that I want to look at and possibly pick up. So I'm gonna head over there now and we'll see you then. Alright guys, so back home now after looking at some of the cars over there at Skyline Auto Body. So basically that car was an MPI write-off, which means when someone puts in an insurance claim on their car when they were in an accident or hail damage, whatever, basically the insurance company takes it and holds it in an impound yard, and it's either deemed irreparable or salvageable. So in that case, if it's a salvageable title, it can get auctioned off. Someone could potentially fix it up and put it on the road again. If something is deemed irreparable, it'll get auctioned off, and basically you're just using it for parts because there's no way that it can ever be put back on the road again. No legal way anyway. So basically that Civic has an irreparable status on it, which means we would only be able to use it for parts. So by looking at it, there are a lot of good parts on it. The body, as you can see, is very rough. There's a lot of rust on it, and from what I could tell, I'm pretty sure it was involved in a flood, and that's why it was written off. There was a piece of paper on the passenger seat that had a picture of the car with a water level right behind it, and then it just said water level on this date, yada yada yada. So basically it was in August when we had a really hard rainfall, and I think what had happened is the car was parked on the street and the water got so high that it was about at level with the hood. So the car being parked, the motor might not be damaged. If it had been driven and sucked in all that water, then it could be hydrolocked. So that's kind of a risk we're gonna have to take. The motor might be shot on it. Luckily, it's only a D16 Y7, so not a very desirable motor anyway. So if it is blown, it's not a big deal, because basically we're just going to be using the car for the body parts. There was some good aftermarket stuff in it too. The bumper and the fenders, the hood were actually all in really good shape. The headlights, the grille, all look to be pretty good. It does come with a front and rear lip also, which I might be interested in for my own Civic. We should be able to make our money back if we can get the car cheap enough. So I got to talk it over with Tim yet. We're gonna see kind of how much money we think we can make on it. I mean, the wheels alone, they're GSR blades, so they're worth quite a bit as it is. So we're gonna kind of add up all the parts and see kind of what amount of money we could get back in profit, and then kind of base our bid on that. So once we talk it over, we'll find out what we're gonna bid on the car, and if we end up winning it, great. If not, someone overpaid for it, because it's not worth a whole lot when it's irreparable, so it's basically just a part out at that point. We were thinking too, maybe using it as an ice racing car or something like that, but if it's super rusty and if it's been sitting with water in it since August, like that floor is going to be gone. Like it's going to be rotted completely away, so there's no real point even trying to make it drivable again. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. So I'll throw an update at the end of this video to let you know if we won that Civic or not. Tim also wanted me to check out, there was a 2008 Civic SI there. After having a closer look at it, there's a lot of damage to the car. The K20 inside it might still be good, but getting the car home is going to be a chore because there's no way it would be rollable at that point. So we'll probably end up just leaving that one there. After inspecting the inside of the car too, like all the airbags had gone off and there was blood inside the car. Like I don't want to have to deal with that, so we're just gonna leave that one alone, I think. And then there's also a Suzuki SX4 there, which kind of interested me because it has a 5-speed manual, and man, would I love to do a manual swap on my SX4, but my wife's driving it right now, so probably not the most logical thing to do. Right now I'm out in the garage. I want to get to work on Frankenstein a little bit. I just want to do a few little projects here and there. So right now I'm going to get to work kind of just taking the front bumper off, because I want to take the headlights off, and it's long overdue, but I want to paint the headlight housings black. It's going to look a whole lot better, and it's going to change the whole look of the front end of the car. So I'll get that done quickly and get these headlights inside so I can get to work on them.
Aside from my soul,
Alright, so I got the bumper off the car, the grill off, and the headlights out. So that's all I'm going to get done today. I got the headlights inside warming up. It's pretty cold out here, so I don't want the plastic to break or anything like that. So I'm going to let them warm up inside for a day or so, and then I'll get started cracking the lenses off the headlights. So yeah, that's going to be it for today's update. I know it wasn't a whole lot today, but I just wanted to share with you guys we might be getting that Civic, and then just kind of getting started on Frankenstein, because it's winter time, it's parked, so I might as well do something to it, right? So if you like the video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Make sure you give us a share. We're getting pretty close to 500 subscribers, so we're pretty stoked about that. And yeah, we'll see you on the next one, guys. Well guys, Tim placed a bid on that Civic last night, and he just sent me a message this morning saying that we actually won the car. So we really lowballed this bid and we ended up winning it, so we got it for a really good deal. So stay tuned. Next time you see us, we will be picking that car up, so we will see you then.